Good morning, folks. I hope you guys can hear me very well. If you do so, just let me know, please. Okay. Okay. Now you see we have this little break in market structure. See that? We have already taken out the previous daily high. Okay, we have this little fair value gap over here. Alrighty. Now you see that? We can put our limit order at this 18842.3. Okay. We have put our limit order right there. Now if you see, we have this inversion fair value gap as well. See that? And I would love to look at the SPX as well for our confirmation. We took out the buy side over here. We're at this 930. Okay, we took out the buy side. That's our BSL. Now go to the 1 minute time frame. Okay, that's what we got over here. Our stop should be at this. Alright. Again, we just took a short entry. I apologize, folks, I was a bit late. See that? That's our whole 3RR trade, folks. Because we got a real nice entry, folks. We got real nice entry at this point. Alright. And if we look at the SPX, we did got an entry here as well. Now what I'm looking for in the price is the price will retrace till this. Okay. Let me just mark this out. 706.9, right exact at the point. You see that? Now if we go to the 15-minute time frame, let's see what we got over here. If we mark out this high to this, let's see what we have. Okay, we are still in the premium, folks. Now you see, we are in this 15-minute fair value gap. So this would be, see how clean the price action is. Till this, how far we retraced. Oh, I forgot to turn on the macro, folks. But not a problem. We are still in the action, folks. Okay. Let's look at the gold, what he has to offer us. Now you see, gold took us out on this very trade. And see, I gave you if and then scenarios. If we stick with this one, this hasn't stopped yet. Let's mark out this high. See how we just left this over here. It gives us 2 more entries, folks. It gives us 2 entries. See that? This is what I'm looking for, folks. Now if we go to the 15-minute time frame, we are still in the bearish scenario with this trade idea. Alright, if we stick to this premium till discount, we are in the premium market and it has to go in the discount. Alright, folks. We just took out the sale side. These are like equal lows, folks. This is like acting as our sell side liquidity has been purged. This is almost 3.45 RR. So do I, mate. Like that's a clean entry, and you see this is acting as a equal lows. Like sell side liquidity has been purged, and now there is no like any clean market structure shift, no clean fair value gaps, so that we can go for long till this buy side liquidity. You got what I'm saying? Alright, here we go. Like I still don't see any kind of buy side liquidity purge. Sell side has been offered, but no market structure shifts, no fair value gaps. See that? That's way too easy, folks, isn't it? Way too clean and easy setup, folks. I just woke up, ran to go for live, and here we are. Now we are in this inversion fair value gap. See that? We are in this inversion. But I'm sticking to the bias, folks. That is correct, dude. Now Y price. Let's see what indicators has to show us. I'm wondering why the macros has not been started. What time is it? Alright, 9:50. Here we will have the macro, folks. We will have the macro. Now see, this could be our breaker. See that? Which is gonna show us the right breaker. Let's see this one. I'm considering this as a breaker, folks. Okay? I'm not going long right now, but I'm watching this as a breaker. Alright, alright, alright. We are in the macros. Real clean price action, folks. Now what I'm looking for is that the Judah swings, right? The Judah swing. Once we took out this low, then we'll be waiting for if we got any kind of market structure shifts or fair value gap entry, then will be targeting this high. Hear that? So 15-minute high. This one right there. But what I want from price to do is came till this, or maybe this, you know. Now it's respecting this breaker, folks. What if we took a long from this point till this, and if we target this, I'm gonna buy 5 ticks for now, and I'll place my stop over here, and I'm gonna place my TP here, right on the close of this very fair value gap. See that? It's respecting this breaker, folks. The price is respecting this breaker. See that? We almost got 11 RR, and our optimal, like, the target would be this high, but what do we got? What do we learn? Low hanging fruits, right? So this would be the low hanging fruit, folks. This very fair value gap. You see this? This is valid breaker block, folks. This is valid. This is real valid, folks. Now we are in 2 trades, folks. If any one of you watching this and did took a trade, not yet, folks. I'm not gonna break even this, because with the Nasdaq it moves real fast, real quick. It could just took out us on the break even and then goes in our favor. See that? It's going way too clean, folks. How many of you took this one? I'm telling you, this is valid breaker, folks. This is valid breaker, because you see, it's respecting these key levels as well, like quarter, midpoint. You see how it's respecting? This is a valid breaker, folks, because you see we took out the sell side, which was our relative equal lows. Good job, mate. Corona. All right, all right, all right. You see that? We have this real nice clean setup, folks. Real nice clean setup. Now you see we have kind of market structure shift, getting entry from fair value gaps. But this is still our valid breaker. I'm not targeting this swing high. I'll be just targeting this very fair value gap. You see that? Real clean, folks. Way too clean. And this breaker has to respect this because this is like you can say A plus breaker. You can consider this as A plus breaker, folks. We have got so much time, folks. Now you see how we got an entry within the macros. You see how clean we got entry within the macro, folks. Now whenever you mark out a breaker, I'm telling you this. Just make the notes for it. If you don't know it, that would be fine. Or if you do. Now whenever you mark out any kind of breaker, just do this as well, like these key points, like midpoint, 0.25 level. Now if the breaker is valid, what makes a breaker valid is this: price should not close, like the body of the candle should not close below this 0.25 level, 0.25 level. That's a quarter, you can say, or like 15% of the breaker. The candle of the body should not close below this. If it does, then opposingly the breaker is a fail. But if it does not, like it does retrace till this, but the bodies of the candles are respecting this. You see that? The midpoint of the breaker and the price, the candles are respecting this midpoint and keeps pushing higher and higher. That's make a breaker valid. That's make the breaker valid, folks. We are in a very nice sale in the NASDAQ. Holy grail, folks. Holy grail. See that? You see clean price action. Alright, we're gonna be took out on this soon. Let's see what other context we have behind this trade, this very setup. Oh, we are in the silver bullet. Welcome back, silver bullet. Now we got entry and other time. Once again, you see that? It gave us an entry once again since the silver bullet time zone has been started. You see that? Now, when you have your overall bias settle down, you're gonna get entries like this. And as per ICT's silver bullet, stuff like that. You see that? That's buying and selling pressure. Now, that's what I don't want from price to do. You see that? These consequent encroachment levels. You see how clean we got into this consequent encroachment, folks? Just look at this, how clean this is. How clean price action is this, folks? Now, if it does closes below this, I will be entering for short. Take my stop over here. You see how clean we got till this consequent encroachment and price is returning from this level. This is almost 3 RR. If you close the entire trade at this, if you close what's what the heck is happening with this? Okay, now when you have like I'm gonna stick to the bias right now. Okay, we got stopped out on this one. Let's look at this. Okay. I didn't look at this. That's my bad. No, Nasdaq does hit this consequent encroachment. See this? How clean this price action is? It just reversed from this consequent encroachment level. And we are out on this gold trade because I told you in the morning stream about these key levels. You see that? Alright, alright. Let's look at this. This has still potential to go lower. You see that? It actually what does is the stop hunt. I have to wait for this. Now you see that? That is the major problem we faced when we have these kind of, this could act as a sell side liquidity purge. Like right for now we will be considering this as our stop hunt, since price goes right from this key level. You see, I did not modify my TP. I'm sticking to the bias, but all I'm doing is doing this break even. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break even this one. Okay, now if we consider this as our market structure shift, if then this would be our next entry. Now since we are in the macros, then probably we're gonna get entry. I think we're in the bearish silver bullet model. Yeah. But until it goes below this, I will considering this as our stop hunt. Okay. If the price of gold closes below this, then this will becomes an invalid stop hunt. But if it does not, then we could be looking for the higher prices. We entered at this and we stopped out at this. Now we have this stop hunt. Alright folks, alright. This seems to me a valid sell off. This seems to me valid bearish. Okay, I forgot to mention this. I just saw this. Optimal trade entry, folks. See the clean entry from this very fair value gap. Now see, these are the key points which we have to consider for our range. This is a complete sale setup, folks. We got an entry in the macros. This is a complete sale setup. You see that? We got one win and one losing streak till now. Okay. You see this very pattern. See these optimal trade entry. You see that? Real nice clean sale. I wish I could see this before. So we got really nice sell off. Alright, here we go. Boom. Real clean, folks. Way too clean. See that? How it's dropping. Oh. Alright, G. It's the target hit. I want some post in the profit section if you did took a trade. Don't give me lame excuses, bro. I'm telling you. Okay. Let's see what we got on the gold. Alright folks, we have this one losing trade here on the gold, but I wish I could see this optimal trade entry thing. See that? Swing high till swing low, market purge into this fair value gap and then sails off. Let's see how clean we got this. How clean we got this, folks. That's a real clean setup. Now what ICT taught us is that 9:30 till 12 o'clock. Alright, if any of you is in this trade with me, now this is more swing trade which I gave you folks. See that? How far we are going, folks? Okay. So far we are winning on this one. We took out on this one, but if you are what I should say, smart enough, then you would be taking your profits from at this new day opening gap. You see, now I got to know like this is the only reason why we have to mention all these new day opening gaps, new weekly opening gaps, and we also have this fair value gap. See that? And if we mark out this premium and discount zone, then see we are in the premium below 50%. See that? That's what ICT teaches. High to the low, inversion, entry, targeting, premium, discount, then goes again in this 15-minute fair value gap and sails off. Okay, let's look at the gold right now. Oh, okay, we got market structure shift. Now, what do I told you folks? If price closes below this, we'll be considering this will be going short. But right, for now, this is acting as our stop hunt. And that's what we got, stopped hunt. Okay. Not a big deal, folks. Not a big deal. We could consider this as our market structure shift, and we have this very fair value gap. You see that? We can take a long from this. Actually, I'm going to take a long, folks. Okay. I'm not afraid to lose money because that's what we are doing here. and what I'm targeting is this. Simple, real nice and clean. Since the price fails to close below this, so I'm expecting this as our stop hunt. Okay, now see, that's what happens. What I should wait for is the price to search this sell side, like it should took any sell side or buy side liquidity. This is our bullish fair value gap. Okay, I think we're gonna stop out. Oh, why did I stopped out? Have you just seen what happened, folks? Have you just seen what happened? The price never came to the stop loss, but it did stopped us out. What happened is this. Did you just see what just happened? हमारी भी चला दे, ये भी बैटरी खत्म है सब. Did you just see what happened? The price never came to the stop loss, but why did it took me out? Does this happens in the paper trading as well? I thought it's only happened in the with the brokers. This is not fair. This is absolutely not fair. Price never came to my stop, folks. Then why did it took me off? What's wrong with you guys? Price never came to my stop. Now, how many of you took this very setup? I want to see profit screenshot of the profits, folks. You owe me that. But what I'm thinking is that why did I stopped out when price did not came to my stop loss? Why did it took me off? This is not fair. This is absolutely not fair. I thought that broker is the one who just did this. I don't know that these guys are also doing this. This is absolutely ridiculous, folks. Absolutely ridiculous. Now here we have purged into this fair value gap, and now price could look for, okay, okay, here I just see something, folks. You guys, okay, I'm going to take a buy from this market price. Okay, okay, okay. I believe this will act as a Judah swing. I will not lose that much, but I could gain. You see that? This very thing. Let me just do this. Now this is our fair value gap on a 15-minute time frame. I'm just watching. I don't want you to take a trade, okay? I'm just wanted to stick what I'm watching. Don't took this one, folks. I'm not sure about it, but that's why I just want you to don't took this one. I just want to watch out the price action. What does it do? What did it does? Since we are in the discount market, alright, we stopped out. Now most of the time what happened is that we got moves like Judah swing. Alright, alright. let's look at our gold trade. Just don't took these trades personal, folks. I used to observe price action this way. And if you listened to the ICT 2022 mentorship, he told us one thing in that mentorship, that back in 90s when he was trading bonds or stuff like that, he told me, he not actually me, he teaches us that the floor trading, have you heard of that thing, floor trading? Now what happened in that trading is they put orders just to catch the real move of the market, and that's what I'm doing. And I see this helpful because it gives you the market's perspective, like what could be done, what could be done in the market if we got a sale or if we buy. We got like overview of the marketplace by throwing orders in, and that's what I do. It doesn't mean that I will just like lose a trade or this and that, but this is the way to throw orders to catch the market moves. And I see this one is also the observation trade. I took this one just to observe, did price return from this 15-minute fair value gap, but it does it. It goes straight into this. See that? I'm kinda sleepy actually. Now, what I'm waiting for is that this is our swing trade. This is our very swing trade. And if it's going in profits, folks. See that? निकाल दो. This is the long-term perspective I showed you guys in today's morning live session. I gave you guys this very setup in today's live stream. So this is our setup for today. I believe some of you made profit off of it, and if you did, I don't want the money or percentage or what you say, paid service, nothing like that. Just keep that good thing to yourself and post in the profit section if you did made anything. Now this is like a short-term trade, and if we go to the 15-minute time frame, we got to see the bigger picture, which is this one. We did got so much heat on this trade, but see, we never stop till our, it never goes to our stop loss. It's going lower and lower and lower, and that's what we want. You see that? Alright, if we mark out this one, we would be in great profit, folks. Now, when you took these kind of setups, you should go with the small lots. Just don't go with the heavy lots. Just go with the small, and when the price goes in your favor, then you can buy for these intraday setups the way I just showed you here. The one I just showed you here. Like, go for the hard entries on these setups. See that? You took a sale, took profit at this swing low. These are the key trades where you go with the heavy lots. Other than that, if you look at this kind of picture, try the smallest one and try to do like martingale layer. If you guys do know what's martingale layer, just go for it. That's what you have to do in this very setup. If you guys did made profits, I want you to hit the like and subscribe button, folks. I appreciate it, folks. And those who were in the session, like morning session, they already know that I told them about this very setup. This one we got stopped out on this one. But those who are smart enough, they took their partials or they closed the entire trade, because I have marked out all these points, folks. All right, I have marked out all these points. You see that? This fair value gap, new day opening gap. See, you got two reference points to book the entire trade. You got two of them. You should have booked it here. All right, then we got stopped out on this one, and right now at this, we got real nice profit at this. Okay, and if you look at this, we would be in massive profits. Okay, let me go to this. Have you seen anyone doing this kind of stuff? Have you seen anyone? I never did, except for ICT himself. I'm not gonna take credits for him. You see that? Setup, this very setup. No, I was thinking that I should be only focusing on Nasdaq. What do you guys suggest? Should I be only focused on Nasdaq? Because you see, we got stopped out again. Okay, okay. Gold is just keep doing stop hunts. What I was thinking is to stick to one pair, which will be Nasdaq, and I would want you guys to do that as well. Stick to one pair. Read it, learn it, absorb it, and what you just say. drink it. Now my actual trade was this one. I got it stopped out on this, and this is just for the sake of market structure shifts, fair value gaps. See that? How clean we took out this one. I'm not afraid to show all these things, folks. I'm not afraid to show these things, but because I'm not selling any signal services, folks. I'm just showing you what I'm seeing or what I'm watching. I apologize. I just waked up whole night and still I'm feeling sleepy. So, see that? Holy, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You see that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How much is it gonna drop? Now we are in the discount. You see that? Now we are in a discount from premium to the discount. You see that, folks? Now, just don't lie to me. How many of you took this one? This very setup. How many of you took it, folks? You can let me know. I'm not gonna tease you. Neither I'm gonna ask money. You see that? That's the real clean price action, folks. Real clean price action. Alright, the goal is just keep hovering around here and there, just doing its silly things. Now, this is our very setup. Now, what I'm expecting is if the price has to go more below this, then what do we have here? And what does it has become? This. Got it? It's become this. डेटा के बिल ले आओ मेरी फोन बंद पड़ा है And if you watched my morning's live stream, bro, I gave some reference points for the NASDAQ for the future moves. Those who are who were watching my live stream, the morning one, they do know what I just showed them. I just showed them like real logic. I showed them real logic, folk. And that seems to me real logic, which I just showed them. Now, I told you guys in their live stream that this very setup is gonna give us so many reference points for the future move of the NASDAQ. How come is that possible? The way like this. Close the executions. It's messing with us. See that? I want price to come till this low in the future if this goes well. This one I'm talking about. This very setup. You see that? Alright, alright. You see this, folks? Alright. We are getting real clean and nice setups, folks. Now I will be waiting for another setup after 1:30. I'll be looking for stop hunts, market structure shift, liquidity sweeps, because this will be our lunch hour. This should be the lunch hour. Now what I want price to hover around this price zone and then took out this low and completed this. If price closes in this and then we took out this low over here right after the lunch hour, then we could look for buys again. Okay, but obviously that's not gonna happen because price has already took so much move. You see that? One big leg, so I'm not expecting much more volatility today. And this is just because of CPI. Just because of CPI, folks. See that? It just took us out. Now offering buy side. Keeps offering the buy side. Actually, NASDAQ gave us more clear setup than the SPX. Alright, you see that? all right. Here I am, folks. Here I am. I apologize for actually being away from the live. But you see that? This is our fair value gap on the 15 minute. Now, how do you see this? Let me know. Do let me know. Do let me know, folks. Do let me know. Let's just mark out this one over here first so that we have better picture and understanding. Now, what I'm expecting is consolidation, nothing else. Pure consolidation, folks. All right. Why? Because the market has given us way too clean down close candles. I don't want this. I want this. All right. You see that? This very fair value gap. Now, if we consider this as our market structure shift, let's see if we are in macros. Oh, yeah, we are in the macros, folks. Now, what I will do is throw order. You know what does that mean? Throwing orders. You see that? How price offered this. Took our stop till this point, and we can mark out our. Now you see we have this inversion fair value gap over here. So we can retrace till this point and then go for a short again. Now you see that's how they book market orders, book prices. Does any one of you took this one? Do let me know in the comment. Now, why throw orders in him? Because see, just the way we did from this 15-minute fair value gap, from this 15-minute fair value gap, see this is SMT or stop hunt, 15-minute time zone. You see that? How we are offering this. That's what I want from price to do. Here we go. Let's turn on the execution so we will know where we are going and where we are expecting. Okay, now I'm expecting this one right over here. This is like almost 4 hour trade. We have this 15-minute inversion. You see that? USG. Now you see I tried to do the same thing with this 15-minute and we got stopped out, right? And I did the same exact thing with this 15-minute fair value gap. Why I did that? Because these are the key levels, folks. These are the key levels. All right. I believe that's the only reason why ICT told us about those. You see, small losses, big wins. Small losses, big wins. That's what I got to know from the ICT, that he told us about the floor trading where they throw orders just to catch the real price action move. Now, this is what that he's talking about. This is exactly what he's talking about. You got it now? So see, now we can go lower from this inversion, because if it does or does not, I'm not being interested in the marketplace right now. Why? Because we have this. See that? This real clean move. And let me tell you one more thing. Just mark this out. I'm not even expecting price to came till this. Not just today, not in the future. It could retrace till this, or it could complete it out this new week opening gap as well. But where's our weekly open? Let's see. We have our weekly open over here. See that? Right above the new week opening gap. Obviously, that's gonna be the weekly open. So you see that? I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Now you see we are rejecting from this inversion. Alright, here we go. See that? We are rejecting from this very inversion fair value gap. I hope you got to know. how clean we rejected from this inversion, folks. Let's look at the gold. What he is doing. He is just stopping us out, folks. He's just stopping us out. You see that? See that? We just stopped out. Alright, we got two wins. Let's wait for the azan. I don't think so, bro. I already gave you the reference points. Now you see we can go, we can to, I already told you guys, we have made so much great move now. What else you were expecting from the price? When we started this sale, we took this one. When we started to buy, we took this one as well. Now what else you want from the marketplace? We have took like 2 wins for the day. One is this one, the second is this one, and the optimal is this one. What I will be looking for in the marketplace after the lunch hour. I'm not gonna take any trades in this lunch hour because there is so much, not volatility, but it's just consolidation in the marketplace. Just clean consolidation. That is it. Now you see that? You see this? Real setup. This is the buy side liquidity. Alright folks, so we got 2 wins for today. I'm not gonna be looking for any more setups now until the lunch hour arrives, and after that we'll look for anything. If we got anything, I will let you know guys in my community Discord, okay? So make sure you join the Discord, you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you will receive notifications for the next live stream as well, okay? So until then, take good care of yourself. Bye for now.